Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be getting this 90 and getting it running. It's been stood quite a long time and my customer has tasked me with getting it running, getting an MOT on it, getting it up to scratch. We're going to steam clean it, we're going to do any chassis repairs that need doing, get the brakes working, make sure it's a running driving truck, get an MOT on it, and then it's going up for sale. So let's get stuck in. I'll get the camera and show you guys around. Hold on. Before we jump into this Landrover 90 project, I just wanted to give you guys 3 quick updates. Number one is I wanted to say thank you for all the subscribers. We've got over 1100 now. It's the first year on YouTube. It's gone better than I could ever expected. It's really just flying along. I'm really enjoying making the content and we're enjoying doing it. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing that, and that will really help. Number 2 is the black 110 build with the OM606. I know there hasn't been a video out for about a month for that truck. The next video is going to be quite a big one because it's doing all the interior. We've got the seats put in, I've got the bonnet painted, roofs on, the doors are being painted. It's going to be the finished video for that truck. So it's going to be a big video. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. And thirdly, me and Brendan went to Le Mans to watch the classic Le Mans racing. We really enjoyed it. It was camping, a weekend camping away. We took loads of photos. We're going to make a short video, probably about a 10-minute video. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. So grab a cup of tea and we'll jump into the Landrover 90 project. So this is the little 90. You can see where it's been used, obviously ex-forces. It's still got all the military spec lighting, bumperettes, quite a few layers of paint. I'm assuming this was an aerial mount or a light pole of some description. Open the door and show you inside. Quite basic. On the military Land Rovers, there's no light switch in the normal position. It's in this panel here. A little map light. That'll. Oh yeah, it's on. Look. Nice headrests. A bit of foam. Let's pop the bonnet and see what we've got. Just put you there a sec. Heavy bonnet. So, looks like a 2.5 litre diesel, non-turboed. World's biggest alternator. I'm assuming this would have been a radio truck or something like that with an alternator that size. It's got a separate alternator down there, look, for the engine. As you can see, no turbo. This is exactly how it's been delivered. So I've just rolled it off the trailer. Don't know anything about it. I've never tried to start it, nothing. So let's get the camera set up, get dug in, we'll check some fluid levels. I'm assuming it's going to need a battery. We'll see if it'll go. So I think the first thing we need to do is just check the engine oil, check the coolant, and put a battery on it. I think. We'll see what happens. These old 2.5 diesels are pretty indestructible. Bang in the centre. So that's good. The oil looks pretty black, but it's in the centre, so that's good. Let's check the coolant. Oh, it's got a chain, stop you losing that. No coolant. Right, let's get some coolant, get it topped up. I can see it down the hole, so I know that the radiator is not absolutely leaking out because it's still 3/4 full. So let's get it topped up. So I'm topping this up. We've had a good look round on the chassis on this truck, and it's absolutely, there's only a tiny spot that I can see that's going to need any work for the MOT, so that's really good news. There we go. Right, let's see if it'll go. I can't imagine that battery's much good, but we'll give it a go, can't we? Right, ready? No, battery's flat. Right, let's get a battery popped on it, and we'll go from there. Right guys, let's see if it'll go. If this just fires up, this is going to be the easiest revival of all time. We've got ignition. We've got glow plugs. Oh, it's running. It's running. Well, that wasn't very hard, was it? A little bit smoky, but it has been stood a long time. We've got a little rev. Battery light's gone out, that's good. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, it's cleaning up a little bit already. That's really good. We've got a bit of an issue. We've only got 2 of the 3 pedals working. We've got throttle, we've got brakes, we've got no clutch. Let's get the camera and show you guys what's going on. This is running pretty clean now. It doesn't look too bad at all. It's low mileage. We've got 77,000 on the clock. So we've got throttle, and we've got a brake pedal, nothing. So, next job I think we're going to have to nip into town, grab a clutch master and a clutch slave cylinder, and then get fitting them. So I've just got back to the town, took the spare wheel off so I could get the bonnet right up. Got my little check strap up there so it doesn't fall down and bang me on the head. I've got a slave cylinder and master cylinder, and we're just going to replace the master first and then go underneath and do the slave cylinder. That is the beauty about working on these things there. Those 2 parts, not a lot of money. If you was working on something else, hundreds of pounds, but at least Landrover parts are really cheap, so that's good. Right, we'll set the camera up and get cracking. So I've just popped the cover off, and that is how the clutch pedal works. That's the connection, that's the top of the pedal, that's the shaft that goes into the master cylinder. So you just need to undo those 2 bolts, get the threaded part out, take the pipe off, and then there's 2 mounting bolts, and then the master cylinder comes out. It's quite easy, it's just very fiddly with it down there. So if you're doing a clutch master and you're wondering how to get to the bottom bolt, it goes, you have to put the spanner up from underneath. What I tend to do is put a axle stand, then you can push the pedal down a little bit, get a spanner in there, tie wrap the spanner to the pedal so it don't keep falling off the head of the bolt, and then you can undo it with a ratchet spanner or a normal spanner on the other side. But when you're on your own, that's the easiest way to do it. So that's the new clutch master on. I'm just going to go underneath, change the slave cylinder, and then we'll see if we can bleed it up and get a clutch. Get some cardboard and lay underneath and get that done. Right guys, to just show you underneath where this slave cylinder is. It's a fun job on these. It is above the exhaust. You can see right in there. It's a fun little job. I'm going to get cracking, get that changed, and then we should have a clutch. If I just flip you upside down, stick you on the axle. Right, it's time to get these two Land Rovers out and get the little 90 backed in. We'll get it on the lift and have a look underneath. I'm hoping it's going to be good under there. From what I've seen, I can only see a few small parts that need any welding at all. It looks pretty good, so yeah, let's get it up and have a look. TDI power. Right, next one. I still need to wire up the glow plug solenoid, so I've got to put a bolt across. It's on the to-do list. Right, let's go get the little 90. Right, so let's have a look, see what we've got under here. Chassis at the front looks pretty solid, to be honest. Pretty good. Normally these are all soft in these areas if they're bad. Edge of the spring mount, that's a common place for rot, both sides of that. So look at this side. Yeah, pretty clean. Surface corrosion. The only patch I've seen that's going to require any welding is right there. So we can repair that. Well, that don't look too bad a job at all. Stuck under these rails. Yeah, surface corrosion really, and that is all I'm seeing. Rear cross member. Got a little bit of fat on the lower edge, but certainly not rotten. Pretty clean old truck, to be honest. Yeah, a prime candidate for a steam clean and a wax oil, I think. Because she's on E-reg, I think that's 87. It's on the bigger drive flanges that you're on the earlier ones. But I think that's yeah, prime candidate for a steam clean and some black wax oil. I think that'll look a lot fresher. This side, no corrosion at all. Bit of muck, but absolutely solid. So all in all, I'm pretty chuffed with that truck. That's not bad at all. I haven't cleaned the transfer box up, but driving it around the yard, I can pretty much tell you that it's a 1.6 ratio. So she's not going to be fast. Yeah. Right. I think I'm just going to pop the wheels off, make sure the brakes spin nice and free, and then get all the lighting working, because I know we haven't got fog lights. We've only got one brake light, we've only got one headlight. So let's get those bits addressed, and then I'll speak to the customer and see if he wants us to give this a coat of wax oil. I think it'd be a shame not to be honest, because she is in pretty good trim. So just pulled the front wheels off, just blown all the dust and rubbish out the front brakes. There's some corrosion on the discs, but they're not badly pitted. They're rusty, but they'll clean up as soon as you go down the road. That'll clean up. The calipers are lovely and free, and I've just popped the little bung out both sides, and both sides on this have been packed with the one-shot grease. Just worth checking those levels when you're in here. I'm going to check the front diff oil. I will check the rear diff oil, and we're just going to blow both back wheels off, pull the hubs off, and check we haven't got any sticking wheel cylinders or leaking wheel cylinders. It's obviously got drums on the back on this one. And I've been just checking over all the brake lines. All the steel lines look good, clean, and the flexes, there's no bulges, they don't feel stiff or weird. So far, looking pretty good. So the truck's back outside. What I did with the brakes, I just freed off the rear slave cylinders. They were just sticking, so I just got a bar in them, got nice and free. Adjusted the rear shoes up, blew all the dust out. On the front, I just blew all the dust out. They was already free, so that was good. I checked the grease in the globe joints, checked the oil in the front axle, and we took it for MOT. We've got put some wheel striper blades on, put an headlight in, just bits and bobs, bulbs, etc. Took it for MOT and we got a fail. Not a big one, only on, I'll just open this up. we've got fail-on tyres, all four, and a monitor on the coil springs, which is just for corrosion on the coil springs. Not bad, just something to keep an eye on. In the meantime, the customer has decided he wants me to steam clean the chassis, which we've done this morning, wax oil the chassis, and we're going to give it a coat of paint. We're just going to brush paint it as it would have been done in the MOD. We've got some sand and some satin black, and we're just going to give it a quick coat of paint and then back to the MOT station for a retest, obviously with a new tyres fitted. So we'll get those chucked on and go from there. So the truck's drying off nicely underneath. It's been raining a little bit, but underneath is drying off good. We've got the wax oil, got a camping gas stove, just warming it up. I've got the black wax oil, get it nice and warm, it goes nice and thin, it goes on a lot better. So just get suited up and get that covered in black. So this afternoon I've just been wax oiling it all. It's had 2 good coats of wax oil now. It looks a lot better. That'll keep all the rust at bay. It wasn't rusty, it was just surface corrosion, so that'll just stop that getting any worse. Does clean it up a lot. I use the Hammerite wax oil. I do like that stuff because, like I said, it does keep the rust at bay. Plus, if you do want it off, you can get your steam cleaner out and you can get it off if you want to paint the chassis, or if you want to galvanise it, you know, if you're rebuilding the truck or whatever. Here's the tyres. We've got Hankook, what does it say? Dyna Pro all-terrains. Decided to go for an all-terrain rather than a mud-terrain. That'll make this truck drive a lot better. So we'll get those popped back on, get it down on its wheels, and then I think we can go around with sander, start getting it buzzed up, cleaned up, and get a coat of paint on the old girl. Should look a lot fresher. Right, let's get them on. As I'm pressure washing the wheels, 2 of them have come up olive green, I think, and 2 have come up like a sandy, I think that's desert sand, I think that's the colour they call that. It was green, but as soon as I started steam cleaning it, all the paint came off. So I think I'm going to do 2 desert sand and 2 olive green on opposite corners. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but I think it'll look pretty cool. Right, I'll carry on and we'll get all 4 wheels on. So I've had a couple of hours this morning with the sander. Started with 80 grit and then 120, and then I'm going to just quick buzz over with some 240. Just take all the, because if it's been brush painted, it's very rough, the paint finish. We've had some paint mixed up. It's as near to the desert sandy colour as we can get in matte. So we're going to paint all the, try and recreate the original colour scheme, follow the original lines, and we've got some satin black to do all the black sections. We're not going for the military radar reflective paint, we're just going for paint. But I think it should look a lot fresher then. So it's the next day and I've been this morning and had the truck re-MOT'd. It's passed its MOT. Yesterday we spent all day sanding, wire brushing all the loose paint and getting a coat of paint on this thing. I think it looks really good. We've just brush painted it exactly as how it would have been done in the MOD. It's not a full respray, it's not a restoration, it's just see if we can tidy the old girl up and make it look a bit fresher, which I think you'll agree it does. I think it looks great. So let's not say any more, let's take it across the road and yeah, show you guys what it looks like. I think it looks a lot better. So what do you think? I think it looks great. I'll get the camera and give you a good look round. So that's the little 90. Let's get the camera in here, show you the chassis. It's turned out really nice. It's gone like a satin finish when it dries. The paint's turned out really good on this little truck. Like I said, it's just brush paint. It's exactly how the MOD would have done it back in the day. It's a fun little truck. It does drive loads better with these new all-terrains. It's made a huge difference to the way it drives. Yeah, it's going to be for sale now, this truck, at the Ramco auctions. As I said all along, it's not my truck. I'm tasked to do this by a customer, and that's what he's going to do with it. It's going to be for sale at the Ramco auctions. That's Ramco in Skegness, if anybody's interested. If it was my truck, I know what I'd be doing with it. I think I will take the roof and the side panels off, take the door tops off because they unbolt on these early models, put a roll bar in there and have it as a bit of a summer truck just for bombing about. I think it'd be really fun in summer. But all in all, I think it's turned out really nice. So it's been fun with the little 90 this week, but I think it's time to say farewell to that and get on with the next project. Next two videos are going to be coming out fairly quickly are the Landrover 110 video on the black 110 we're building and the trip to Le Mans that me and Brendan went on. Hopefully see you guys there. Please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.